Driving up fees at the DMV. You probably know that you're paying plenty of them. I already have uncovered one fee that's collected every time you register your vehicle. That's the motor vehicle law enforcement fee. Well, now, continuing my series this month on hidden taxes in New York, I get the bottom line on more fees at the DMV, including one little known assessment that's making people pay again and again and again.
The only thing that might be more frustrating than waiting in long lines at the DMV is hearing the long list of fees that you're forced to pay once you're there.
We don't have any idea where the money's going. We're going to collect it, turn it over to the state.
Rensselaer County Clerk Frank Marola tells me all about those fees that have been raised by the state. License plates were $5 a piece. Now they're $25. Getting a title used to cost $10, but now it's up to $50. And then there's one you probably never heard of, the Driver Responsibility Assessment, or DRA.
It's a fee that they threw on top of driver's licenses for any infraction. So if you had a multiple tickets, you had 2 tickets out there, you'll get a fee that's required to be paid once every year for the next 3 years of $100.
You heard right, $100 a year for 3 years. And that's on top of any fines and penalties you already have to pay.
Do they offer any sort of justification whatsoever when it comes to adding these on or raising them?
Yeah, we get very little justification. We'll get a last minute notice that the fees are going up and we're collecting it. Other than that, we don't get any notification.
Why is it necessary that people need to pay this fee for a continuation of 3 years when the citations are all done?
Well, this is more than that. This is the state's efforts to combat drunken driving.
That's Senate Transportation Committee Chair Charles Fuschillo reasoning that convicted drunk drivers are forced to pay that as well. They actually pay $250 a year for 3 years. But just what happens with all of the money that's collected from the assessment? The DMV referred me to the Division of the Budget, which tells me that in 2011-2012, the DRA brought in $91.7 million. More than $51 million went to the dedicated Highway and Bridge Trust Fund. And no matter what the total is, the first $40.7 million every year goes to the state's general fund.
They look at DMV as a cash cow, and because when you raise a fee a small dollar amount, when you do it up to multiple times, it turns out to be millions of dollars.
Do you think that overall the DMV and some of these motorist fees are seen as a cash cow for the state?
I think some of them are, absolutely.
Which ones do you think are egregious here in New York State? Which driving?
Look, anytime somebody pays a fee, it's a problem, or a tax. I agree on that. But this is a very serious issue, and we need to take it serious.
Now, I did hear from the DMV after this piece first ran last night. Again, to be clear, this assessment applies to anyone who gets 6 points on their license within a period of 18 months. I'll be getting the bottom line on another hidden state fee next week. Until then, if you know of any or there's something else affecting your wallet you'd like me to look into, send me an email. The address is thebottomline@cbs6albany.com.